Hey guys, it's me again, Cooking with Jay. We're gonna be doing the second part of our series here. Just because there was like so much traffic and so much commotion about the first one, we gotta do a second one. So it's gonna be kind of related to the first. It's gonna be something that you have never seen before, and we're just gonna be doing it again with our guest. Our guest is gonna be Rico again. So you'll be seeing him here doing his thing. And yeah, welcome to part 2 of our series here in Cooking with Rico.
Hey guys, thanks for coming back. I want to thank my brother Jay for inviting me back to the show. Like he said, we received so many suggestions on this next thing that we're going to prepare for you that we had to do it. Like he said, we've never seen it before. So like with our other video, I know it was a little complicated. So stay with me, follow the steps, safety first, and let's get cooking. What we're gonna do is I'm gonna lay out all of the tools necessary for this next dish. You're gonna need an ice cube tray. It doesn't matter, you can find some that are different shapes, different sizes. You know, some of the kids like the ones that are shaped like animals. It doesn't matter. And like the other video, we're just gonna reuse the pitcher that we used again in the other video. And from there, we'll go ahead and go on to the steps. Alright gang, so we're back. We're gonna use that same pitcher like I said. You wanna make sure you have firm grip. Some of your pitchers might not have a top, ours does. So we're gonna make sure to take it off or else the water's not gonna go inside. I know that, that'd be a bad day. So we're gonna take off the lid, put it underneath the spout, directly under the spout, and go ahead and turn on the faucet. And the key here is to fill the pitcher to the amount that you're going to use. You don't want to waste water. So like I said, we're going to fill it to about 1/3 of the way. Shut your water off. Have a good grip. Replace the lid if you do have one. It's really up to you. Ours, it kind of helps in the accuracy because that is very important. Make sure you have a good seal. And that's the completion of this step. So now what we're gonna do in the next step of our making ice cubes, we're gonna take the water from the pitcher that we filled up, use the ice cube tray that we picked up from the dollar store. This one, as you can see, holds about 16 ice cubes. Some may hold more or less, doesn't really matter, it's your preference. So that's the beauty of this, is you can really play with how many you have. So the first step is to take your pitcher off the top. It'd be kind of difficult to get the water into the tray if that was sealed. Make sure you lock it in place. And from there, we're gonna use a more advanced technique, not the sloppy, hey, I'm gonna throw it into the faucet and just do one of these things. Or, some people try to use the advanced technique where they fill it from the top and it cascades going down. Some ice cube trays don't allow that, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna use the more efficient way and just go left to right or right to left and fill each different spot with water. So from there, carefully start from whichever direction you want to go, and I'm going from right to left or left to right if you're watching at home, and fill these, trying to be careful not to spill any water. As you can see, I'm going kind of fast because I've been doing this for a few years. I know the technique. I know the safety. I know that I can do this fairly quickly. As you can see, I did it in less than 20 seconds. When you're done with that, close the lid, lock it into place, and your ice cube tray is full. So now you've filled your ice cube tray with water. That was a little difficult, but this is the crucial step. A lot of people that don't have the skill, manual dexterity, hand-eye coordination, they screw this up royally. So what you want to do is make sure you have a firm grip on your ice cube tray. You want to take it off of the counter. You're going to take the ice cube tray over to the freezer. Very carefully open the door, making sure you don't spill any water. And you're going to insert the ice cube tray into the freezer very carefully. As you can see, I didn't spill anything, no drops, nothing. That is a textbook example of how to get it from the counter to the freezer. you guys are done. You want to make sure that you close the door, or else that's not going to work. And there you go. We just left the ice cube tray in the freezer. We went and shut the door to make sure that everything was nice and cool. So, you know, depending on your altitude, the type of refrigerator freezer you have, time of day, the way the earth spins, where the moon is, and if Jupiter is aligned, this could take 20 minutes or it could take like 2 hours. So, because all the planets are actually aligned, and I think Venus is setting right now, this only took about 20 minutes. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna open the freezer, take your ice cube tray, and you don't have to be as careful because now it's solid, you have ice cubes. You're gonna take your ice cube tray out of the freezer. Make sure you shut this, you don't want all your frozen vegetables to thaw. And take it over to the counter. So very carefully take it over the counter, and you can go ahead and set it down. Make sure to inspect it and make sure that all of the ice cubes are there, right? Making sure that it's all frozen. As you can see, these are pretty hard. And once you're inspected, we'll go on to the next step. Now you have your ice cube tray, you've inspected it, everything's frozen solid. I went ahead and put the ice cube receptacle on the counter. I went ahead and pre-staged it because I know that's a pretty easy step. So now what you're gonna do is you're gonna wring your ice cubes out of the ice cube tray into the receptacle. So you're gonna take this, and I know this is really difficult with those that don't have opposable thumbs. If you don't, get an adult to help you. So what you're gonna do is you're gonna flip it over, and you're gonna wring this like you would a towel or something, and you'll see them all pop out, just like that. And as you can see, all of the ice cubes, perfectly formed, are gone out of the ice cube tray and into the receptacle. And now you have perfectly formed ice cubes. So once again, thank you for following along. You have perfectly formed ice cubes, and hopefully this helps you through this summer season.